What's up all? So we're back again, this time with the match preview for our trip to West Yorkshire, where we face second off bottom Huddersfield Town. But just before we touch on to them, I didn't do a match review of our 1-1 draw with Luton, but if you've seen the Sunday bunch, we kind of discussed all the ins and outs of the game. But overall, was a poor first half performance. Our passing I thought was terrible first half. Second half we improved, I think, when the subs came on. Mitchell in particular looked really good, and Sims kind of, you know, what we've been lacking for weeks and weeks now. He was a focal point, he was holding the ball up, so positive signs. 1-1, probably a fair result overall, but we need to get our passing better. But say we took the point, and now we'll move on to Wednesday down in West Yorkshire. So Huddersfield, the Terriers then, so they're managed by Mark Fotheringham. So Fotheringham, I think that's how you spell it, or see it. Probably not very well known, but I think he played most of his career in Scotland. He was then, I think he's been assistant manager at Hertha Berlin last season, or prior this season. He was appointed Huddersfield manager in September. I think he's played 7, he's won 2, drew 3 and lost 2 so far. So a bit of in and out record, you know, for Huddersfield. They were one of the promotion favourites after where they were last season. You know, they got off to a bad start, sacked the manager, and now find themselves second off bottom. So, you know, all in all, it hasn't been a really good first half of the season, or certainly the first quarter of the season so far for them. But they play in the John Smith's Arena, or John Smith Stadium, whatever it's called. Our record against them at Huddersfield, so we've played them since I think I've got the stats there, since 1986. We've played them 5 times. We've won 2, drew 2 and lost 1, which overall is a kind of record really. The last time we played them, though, we've never ever played them in a championship. The last time we played them was in League One, where we drew 1s each, where a certain Marcus Stewart scored a cheeky back flick, should I say, just to open the scoring for them, and Barley got the equaliser, and I think that might have been the season where we actually won the league that year. I think when we played them, they were top and we were second. I'm sure we went on to win the league. But so overall, not a bad record against them. But like I said, this season that they haven't done that well. So they've been, overall they've played 16, they've won 4, they've drew 3 and lost 9. They've scored 17, they've conceded 22. They've got 15 points, and like I say, they are second off bottom. Home record is slightly better. The home record is they've played 9, won 4, drew 1 and lost 4. And they've scored 10, conceded 8. So out of the 15 points they've got, 13 of those points have been at home. So, you know, they are better at home, clearly. They did win 1-0 against Millwall at the weekend. So, you know, they're still trying to get their season back on track. So if we go there and we can put a performance in, you know, and if we can get our passing game going, I don't see any reason why we can't go there and get a decent result. We desperately need 3 points. I think, you know, we need to get back to winning ways and get on a good run again, and try and get as many points as we can in the next 3 games before the World Cup break. Some good news for them, for us, is that Sorba Thomas, you know, arguably their best player, he's looking likely to be out injured. Also, Ollie Turton is a good player for them, and he's looking like he's going to be injured. So without them 2 players, they're going to be severely weakened, which is better for us. And then obviously with us, got Sims coming back. Will he play? We didn't know. We know they've still got Jordan Rhodes who plays for them, but you know, I think he's in his 30s now. Will he play? Will he come off the bench as an impact player? So we'll have to wait and see. But it is going to be a hard game. You know, it's always a tough place to go there. You know, they've got a good atmosphere. But like I've said, if we go there in the right frame of mind and we get out on the front foot early, get our passing game going, we can get a decent result. Team selection wise, obviously we know Jack Clark suspended. So who'll come in? Well, I think he might make a couple of changes tomorrow. I think we'll have Patterson in goal. I think we'll have O'Neill right back. I think we'll have Wright, Bat and Serkin. I think we'll have Corey Evans, and I think he, based on his press conference today, he's been bigging up Michu. So I've got a feeling Michu might start tomorrow alongside Corey Evans in the middle. Then I think we'll have Diallo, Pritchard, Roberts, and I think Sims will start. I'm hoping he starts. Even if we get 50, 60 minutes out of him, you know, put a good performance in, get a couple of goals, and hopefully we can just take them off and course to victory. So that's what I'm hoping. But Tony Mowbray might see it a little bit different. He might want to bring him on from the bench, you know, see how things are going, and then bring him on like he did against Luton. But me personally, I'd like to see him start. And if he does break down again, or if he does get injured, you know, we've got another couple of games to get through before the World Cup break. So, you know, is it a risk to play from the start? We don't know. We don't know how Tony Mowbray is gonna do, or how things will pan out. But that's what I would do. I'd have Sims in from the start. Score prediction wise, like I said on the Sunday Bunch on Sunday, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. So just have to wait and see. But like I say, let's go down there, let's get in a positive frame of mind, let's get on a good run, or back to winning ways. You know, let's get some consistency going. We know that the last few weeks the striker situations proper cost us. You know, even though we've still been creating chances, we haven't had that killer instinct. Hopefully Sims can provide that, and we'll come away with 3 points, and then we move on to Cardiff. On to Birmingham and Cardiff before the World Cup break. So fingers crossed, like I always do. There'll be an away day guide dropped in the description for anybody travelling down there, just for pubs and parking. Like I always say, if you're travelling down there, have a safe trip. Bring them 3 points back with you. Enjoy the game. Travel there in your numbers. Watch out for the match review after the game. But until then, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.